We always do the rapid fire questions. It's called If You Only Knew. Guilty pleasure, Sammy.
My guilty pleasure?
Yeah, your guilty pleasure. Outside of the chronic masturbation.
Apple TV. I mean, I don't, I you know, I have
I just
such...
built you up like Charlie Callis doing the duck hunter thing and you gacked it. This free associative. Apple TV meaning what?
I mean, watching every show that people recommend that I should watch, and I have 3 pages of notes on my cell phone of things I have to watch on networks I've never heard of before.
All right. Well, there's a lot of shows.
No, that's a guilty
right
pleasure for me because I do feel guilty when I'm watching that because I'm not working.
Yeah.
I mean, we could go into this. For
Well,
hours.
if you're spelunking around looking for a hot new show, may I recommend hiking?
Let me put that down.
Look how it copies for closes. I always get back to it.
Yeah.
Childhood celebrity crush. Let me think here. Have you ever told me? No, go ahead.
Barbara Eden.
Really?
I Dream of Jeannie. Yeah.
Watch. She's in a great movie called Journey to the Bottom of the Sea. Have you ever seen it?
No.
Running around in a little whack uniform or wave uniform. I forget what they're
You write
called.
that down.
Yeah.
Also, Raquel Welch.
Oh, come on.
And when I first started working at the Improv, they had the 15-year anniversary.
Yeah.
And she was there. And I was a doorman. I was working as a doorman at the Improv. And she came by and I touched her shoulder.
Really?
Just because I wanted to touch her shoulder. And she turned to me and I said, "I'm sorry, I just wanted to touch you." And she went, I thought, oh no.
What's your secret talent?
My secret talent?
Yeah, I know you could fling the rock, man. Great college football quarterback.
Well, that was then. But my secret talent now is sketching. I'm taking lessons now even from a guy in England on Skype. He's a great caricature artist. I love to do caricatures. If you go to my, on Instagram, Kevin Nealon Artwork, you can see some of my sketches.
Are you kidding? I had no idea.
Yeah, no, I love to do
This must be
doodles.
recent, right?
No, I actually did it at SNL at the table read. I would sit and draw Farley or Franklin, whoever I sat across from. I would just sketch their picture, you know? I just love caricatures. When I grew up, there was 2 caricatures of my parents, each, you know, on the wall from my bed. I would look at it and I would just subconsciously be studying it every night. And I just...
Is it one of these things you get better at it as you do it?
Yeah, yeah. The more you do it, the better you get at it.
Next question. Something we should all be paying more attention to.
Our health. What we eat. Not
How's
that
your
I'm like
fib?
I'm
How's
not a
your
big...
fib?
Oh, it's gone. I got rid of it.
Congratulations. Oh, well, we were on the
very
road, and I
contagious,
remember... No, you had the AFib, right?
Yeah, I did.
And
No,
it's
I
under
had it.
control.
It's under control because I had an ablation.
I had a friend who had that, and it really helped her.
Oh yeah, I don't like. I could have been sitting here.
Well,
my
I'm
heart
not
would have been
making
going
jokes
crazy.
here. I just remember that you would start palpitating like a hummingbird.
I know.
And I think...
It was though. You're right. It was.
A lecture...
I did that commercial with Arnold Palmer.
I remember. I was envious. The King.
Were you really?
Oh, I love the
he was
King.
great.
Gee, I'm from Pittsburgh, so naturally.
yeah, Latrobe,
that's where-
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and he was the guy. A luxury you can't live without.
Cell phone.
Yeah.
Right? Cell phone? Oh, heated toilet seat.
There you go.
It's got the
That
sprays
toilet
coming
of the
up.
future.
It's got the 3 different pressure speeds.
I always sit down and I feel like Rod Taylor after he ate some prunes or something. You're in the future there. You're just,
And bullseye every time, by the way, with those sprays.
Sammy,
I don't know
please.
who's down there aiming,
It's
but
like a British
man.
dart thrower in a pub. Boom. You have to have the toilet. What's that cost, though? You ever think you'd be spending that much on a toilet?
No, it's only like $200, but the water bill's gone up $500 a month.
Yeah.
Because I'm always sitting on it.
I know.
Even when I don't have to go, I sit on it.
I could see you watching Apple TV on one little mini screen, talking with a cat from England on the other, having a jet go up your tuchus. There's a weekend right there.
You've got a vivid imagination.
Best, other than what I just said, best compliment you ever received.
The best compliment came from Steve Martin.
Yeah.
When I was on SNL, I wrote a sketch that had Robert Mitchum in it and me and Jan Hooks. It was called Death Be Not Deadly. It was a play off of the, you know, those old Robert Mitchum movies?
Yeah, Raymond Chandler.
Yeah, Raymond Chandler movies where he did all the voiceover stuff, but in the sketch, he was actually hiding behind his cup doing the voiceovers. I don't know how this chump got in here, but I would call him, I said, "What are you doing? Who are you talking to?"
And Steve loved it. That's a perfect Steve Martin quirk.
He came down afterwards. This is early on in my career at SNL, and he came down. He goes, "Hey, that was really great." And I was like, I melted.
Favorite comedian right now? Who's your favorite comedian right now?
My favorite comedian?
Yeah, who's out there? Surprise me with
somebody different.
Maniscalco and Brian Regan.
Brian Regan, I love. I love, you know, I love both of those guys.
Yeah. Best city to do stand-up comedy?
I have 3 favorite cities: San Francisco, D.C., and New York.
Yeah. Remember the Holy City Zoo?
Oh, yeah.
Now that was combat comedy, folks. You might as well have been sitting at a sushi bar doing
In San Francisco, yeah. And also the other cafe, which had a plate glass window behind you on the stage.
People would watch you from the street.
Yeah.
Strangest job you've ever had? Other than stand-up.
The strangest job.
Stand-up's strange.
I was a department store Santa Claus for 2 months.
Really?
Yeah, in San Diego.
It
was in July.
What did I say when I first met you?
You said I'd make a great Santa.
Your sense of whimsy and a world-class lap, I think I told you, right off the bat. Something you wish you were better at.
Language.
You mean speaking other ones or speaking in your own tongue more eruditely?
Well, I'd love to have your vocabulary.
All fake.
That's what I thought. So is he making up those words?
No, 2 miles wide, inch deep. Just memorize a fake word a day, come out and hit it.
I'd like to be better at the guitar and banjo and languages. But it takes time.
What's your favorite vice? Mint Milanos?
Close. Double chocolate Milanos.
Really?
Oh my God! And a glass of cold milk.
Oh, you got to.
Almond milk. I like to dunk them.
Yeah.
And I know just when to pull them out before they break off.
So turgid, but not apologetic.
Exactly. And I get it when the drip. I let the last drip go. I know before it falls off, it's going to melt right into my mouth.
Yeah.
One bite.
Never miss a beat. Subscribe to Larry King now and watch new episodes every day.